Hello and welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Dave Karger. Every Monday night in April, we've been celebrating our star of the month, Sophia Loren, who burst onto the scene as one of the most beautiful and talented actresses in Italian films in the mid-1950s and quickly became a major Hollywood star as well. Up first tonight is a film that teamed Sophia Loren with two other Hollywood superstars, Marlon Brando as her leading man and Charlie Chaplin as her director. From 1967, also written and scored by Chaplin, it's A Countess from Hong Kong. This is a lighthearted romantic comedy starring Sophia Loren as a former Russian countess who's fallen on hard times and is living as a refugee in Hong Kong. In order to escape to America, she sneaks onto a luxury cruise liner and hides out in the cabin of an American diplomat, played by Marlon Brando. Charlie Chaplin began planning this movie back in the 1930s and originally intended it as a vehicle for his wife at the time, Paulette Goddard. But that film, which Chaplin titled Stowaway, never got made. Finally, more than 30 years later, when Chaplin was nearing the end of his career, he returned to the project and he knew exactly which actress he wanted to cast, Sophia Loren. Loren was busy making another film, Arabesque, with Gregory Peck, when she received a phone call from a man claiming to be Charlie Chaplin. She had idolized Chaplin all her life and couldn't believe that he was calling her. He requested a meeting, and at that meeting, he pitched the story. He acted out all the parts and said that he would send her a copy of the screenplay, but she accepted without reading the actual script. The chance to work with the great Charlie Chaplin was too exciting to pass up. Chaplin also makes a cameo appearance in the film as a ship steward, and he cast several of his children, including Geraldine Chaplin and his son Sidney Chaplin, who plays a key supporting role. From 1967, here is A Countess from Hong Kong. A Countess from Hong Kong was one of the most anticipated films of 1967. Charlie Chaplin hadn't made a movie in a decade since A King in New York from 1957. He had also never made a movie in color before. On top of that, the stars of the film were two of the most beautiful and popular movie stars in the world, Marlon Brando and Sophia Loren. But when A Countess from Hong Kong premiered, it was savaged by the critics and became a major box office flop. Compared to the big hits that year, which included mature and provocative movies like The Graduate and Bonnie and Clyde, Chaplin's light romantic farce seemed hopelessly antiquated. Chaplin never directed another movie after this, but he did live long enough to see a renewed appreciation for his work. 5 years later, he received an honorary Oscar for, quote, the incalculable effect he has had in making motion pictures the art form of this century. Up next, Sophia Loren stars opposite Clark Gable in a delightful romantic comedy from 1960.
Next on TCM, it started in Naples, then Marriage, Italian style, and later Ghosts, Italian style. Sophia Loren's got spirit tonight.